I bet you haven't seen me in my car in a really long time, but it's raining and I don't want to go inside, and I got a channel downloaded. Spirit's like, just do it in the car. Who cares? Who cares? So what I was really getting was some badass energy, okay? I'm really getting some feminines who are starting to act maybe a little bit more masculines. It's really like the energy of treat men how they treat you. I've been such a believer in that energy reciprocation, and also just the way that they treat women. I feel like I've had enough as a woman. I'm done being the initiator. I'm done being the provider. If you are not coming towards me healed, ready, providing, mature, can manage time, can manage your schedule, and can include me in it, if you can't do all of those things, respectfully, just get out now. Like, let's both save ourselves some time. And it's just funny because I used to be such like this lover girl, and I know I still have it in me, but now I'm like, this is reserved for someone super special, because I've poured it out to people who quite frankly did not deserve it, and I'm no longer in a space where I'm doing that anymore. It is exhausting. I don't have to sit here and tell you that putting in energy to something or someone who does not serve your higher purpose or give you some sort of exchange back, that's draining. That's quite literally taking and taking and taking and taking, and you're never getting replenished yourself. And that's why it's just like burnout. But the energy that I was getting is, it's kind of fun to talk like a man. It's kind of fun to date like a man. Like, I've really embraced it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's the funniest thing in the world. And I'm not trying to get cold. I'm not trying to, like I said, I still have that lover girl in me. I think that part of me is beautiful. I think that part of me is one of the most majestic things about me. But at the same time, like, I need someone who's going to actually fully deserve it. I need to stop giving it to people who just don't. And so I'll just match the energy. If you don't want to talk to me for a couple of days and then you're going to send me an Instagram or a TikTok, I'm not responding, babe. I'm not reaching out to you. I think the biggest kicker in the world is how much I used to chase, and now I don't even take a step. Because the disrespect, I allow the disrespect to talk more than anything else. And it's like, if you're comfortable not talking to me for several days, if you're just gonna like break the no contact by a fucking meme, grow up. Like, let's be for real. Like, are we in middle school still? Are we in high school? And how many women have just like allowed that to happen? Like, have just allowed ghosting periods to happen, and then it's because you guys cling on to people too damn much. And I'm saying this with love because I used to be that person, but you have to work on detachment. And I'm going to be really rough and honest with you. That takes a lot of time and practice. It's not something we're just like, I'm detaching from men. No, it goes in waves and it goes in spurts, and it's hard, and you have setbacks, and you have people who come into your life and you're like, oh, and you kind of go into that fantasy land again, but then you're met with, again, you've lived by yourself. You've been with yourself. You know yourself. You can live without that person. You already have. You already did. Why are we convincing ourselves that we can't live without somebody else? That means we're not happy enough with ourselves. That means we need to work on ourselves. 333 as I pause that. But I really do feel like for the majority of the collective, what I'm saying is past energy, and you've embraced this new role. You've embraced this new energy of truly not giving a fuck and just going for the things that you want. And when men disrespect you, when women disrespect whoever, you're just tired of it. You're done. Like, I think it's so funny because, again, men love it when women chase, and when you don't chase, it kind of has this opposite effect that they want you even more. But if it took me not chasing you to realize that I was the one, fuck off. Like, you know how childish that is? She didn't chase after, so like, so I just want her more, and like blah blah blah. And I hate when men throw around the term test. This was a test. That was a test. Blah, 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 blah. And it's with the most stupid shit ever. And ones that they wouldn't pass themselves. So I'm going on like a rant right now, but somebody's going to get it. It keeps going boom, boom, boom. I'm kind of all over the place, but someone's going to get it. Like, the other day, I had a match on Hinge or some shit. And I thought he was cool at first. I was like, sure, whatever. And then I said I was going to go get a bottle of wine and probably chill and watch a movie or something like that. And he goes, want some company? I'm like, automatically, ew. I'm never doing a first date in my house. Again, I'm not inviting you over to my place without ever meeting you in person or having much more than a 2-second conversation, and then you're gonna drink the wine that I bought in my apartment. You have me absolutely fucked up. Like, no. And oh, what feminism, like they want, women want us to pay on the first day, blah, 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 blah. Go date women who are accepting that. Okay? But you keep going after people who are of higher standards because you think they're hotter, you think they're smarter, you think they're more whatever. They have that juju to them, knowing you can't provide for them. You want lesser women? Go to a lesser woman. You want less strict boundaries? Don't go to a woman with strong boundaries. Like, are we fucking dumb? And so I literally said no. Like, literally, was like, you want some company? Question mark? No. I'm good. I'm so good. Because, yeah, let me go spend the money that I earn at my job to go do something that was relaxing for me, and then invite you into my space without you ever really trying to get to know me further, to come and waste my AC, use my water, and, you know, insinuating something deeper by coming over in the first place. Like, I'll mace you. You want to come over for the first time? We're going to learn about stranger danger today, because if it's not that, you're getting robbed. And I just want to reiterate too, it's so funny. I have never, ever, ever in my life gotten the amount of attention I'm getting right now. The amount of DMs, the amount of likes, the amount of like people just randomly reaching out in person, online. And it's again, I know it's because of the way I present myself, and I know I'm seen as a challenge. But if you see me as a challenge, like, I'm not something to conquer. I'm not something to check off a list. I'm difficult for a reason. I fully know I'm difficult. I fully know I have very strong boundaries and very high standards. I know that. And if you can't meet those, that's fine. That's fine, but I'm not going to lower them just because you think you're hot shit, or just because you want someone who's attractive or intelligent or compassionate. Why are we doing this to men? Why? And here's the thing, ladies. Like, men are only doing this and continuing to do this because we allow them to. We talk about lower standards. We talk about all of these things. And then I see TikToks all the time of these wives in clearly unhappy marriages being the ones to solely raise the children. And then it's all of these warning signs that came ahead. But it's, oh, but I love them. Oh, I love them. Love kind of means jack shit. Okay, I hate to be the one to kind of say it, but if your respect is not being met, if you are not being taken care of, if it is not loving and contributing, and you don't get to exist as your own person, you are a property. You are not a person at that point. You are that person's wife. You are no longer so-and-so. You no longer went to this. You no longer have this background. You no longer accomplish this. You no longer do this for work. You're wife and mom. And you're so much better than that. Don't allow a man who shouldn't even be a husband or a father put you in these roles and subject you to them for the rest of your life when you have so much good shit going for you and so much that you've already accomplished. Be alone. Be bitchy. Again, like, I love it when men come up to me and see me as a challenge, and I shut them down right away, because it's like, how dare you? And I can see it in their face and I can see it in their eyes, and I'm just like, I am not a challenge. And I'm not intimidated. I am not intimidating. You are intimidated. Why? Why? Because you've never had a woman with strong boundaries in your life? Because you've never been rejected? Because you've never been asked to provide more? You've just kind of had women who have just accepted it? Newsflash. I'm not that bitch. So again, you think I'm too much? Go find someone with less.